Dementia is one of the most important priorities of global health today, affecting millions of people across the world. The Wicking Dementia Research and Education Centre, part of the University of Tasmania, has developed two massive online open courses which offer university-quality education about the latest dementia research and care. Stephen Claney went to Tasmania to find out how these free, easily accessible courses are helping to support those living with dementia and their carers, as well as providing the latest evidence on important risk factors for this condition.
Cheers, Dadsy. Enjoy. Cheers, Mums. Enjoy your coffee.
Sandra Stevens is in Hobart's Queen Victoria home, visiting her parents who have differing degrees of dementia.
What I got from the course was just the person-centred care. I just absolutely love that. It's all about, looking at it from my mum's perspective and my dad's perspective for that matter, and making their life as comfortable and happy as I possibly can from here on in.
That wonderfully positive approach came from Sandra's completion of the University of Tasmania's MOOC, or Massive Open Online Course, on understanding dementia. Not far away in central Hobart is the university's medical science precinct that houses the Wicking Dementia Research and Education Centre. The Wicking Centre is at the forefront of dementia research, and its online courses are linking people globally, not just to look at dementia care, but also at the idea of prevention. The Centre's director, Professor James Vickers, says its MOOCs are carefully designed for varying levels of expertise and have the highest completion rate in the world.
What we wanted to do was combine, again, the latest evidence, the latest research, but also pitch them at a level that if you're a family carer, an aged care worker or a healthcare professional, that you'll get something out of it.
Developed in partnership with experts around the world, as well as people living with dementia and their carers, the courses are offered twice a year. The Understanding Dementia MOOC runs for 7 weeks and Preventing Dementia runs for 4 weeks. Dr Shannon Klekociuk, part of the design team, says it was important the online courses were not just educational, but also engaging.
So the course is very exciting. It has a lot of video content and discussion with experts as well, and a lot of really important information.
That information gathering and sharing has led to exciting global research suggesting up to 30% of dementia may be preventable.
I think this program has the real potential to shift our global attitude towards health. It is possible that we can reduce our dementia risk and not thinking of this thing as an inevitable part of ageing.
Community Development Officer Scott Davis was attracted to the courses to learn more about a disease which affected his grandfather and others in his life.
I was able to learn from scientists about what was happening, what the research said were the things that you could be doing in your life to help prevent getting dementia. There's this thing in the course that talks about what's good for your heart is good for your brain. So whatever I was doing, I tried to think about my nutrition, I tried to think about my exercise regime, and I improved all of that. The course tells you that if you do that, it can hopefully either slow down progression of dementia or could even hold it off.
Scott praises the user-friendly design of the courses.
It was so flexible, you could jump in and do 10 minutes and then go off and cook some dinner and then come back and do another 30 minutes and go off and do something else, hang up some clothes. So there was this ability to just jump in and jump out whenever you wanted.
Almost 200,000 people around the world have signed up for these courses, which Professor Vickers says are making a major change in our approach to care.
If you understand what happened to the brain in some of these conditions, then you'll understand that person's behaviour. It's not that they're trying to be difficult or make your life unpleasant in any way. And for a lot of people that can be transformative, because then how they interact with that person with dementia will change, because again they know that there is something that's happened to their brain.
The Dementia MOOCs are free, accessible and designed for people with diverse interests and levels of education.
People should jump online and do these courses because they're engaging, exciting, they're up to date and they're free. And anyone with a computer and an internet connection can do the Preventing Dementia MOOC.
If you've got anything to do with anyone in dementia, it just opens your mind to, what's involved. Person-centred care, how we can take care of our loved ones and give them dignity and respect and care and comfort and a nice, safe environment. I thought I knew a lot about it before I did the course, but I knew nothing.